Hello guys. So here is an update to the Web3 startup series that you all guys have been waiting for. I revealed that I would be building a Web3 events platform that almost no one had built, and I couldn't see any of those platforms, promoting Web3 events wherein I could see all the events that are listed, go to these events, register for these events, and see events that are happening around me. Now, what happened after that? Let me give you a recap first. So, I first had this thought when I was talking to a bunch of my friends, and I asked them, okay, where do you actually know about Web3 events happening around you? And they were like, well, Twitter. Or some were like they find it out through their friends or somewhere else, but it was all word of mouth. There was no specific platform on which they used to go and search for Web3 events and voila, that's where they find these events. It was not like that. I thought of structuring this whole process. I thought of building a platform wherein they can come in and register for the events, see all the events happening around them and all of those things. So I then made two videos. The first video was just portraying this idea, giving it out to the community. If anyone wants to build, they can build it out, and I would be happy to promote it for you guys. So that was my whole plan. I just gave it out to the community. The second video, wherein I did not see any of the platforms being built, I did not see, okay, something is being solid, someone is actually building something like that. When I did not see that, I thought of building it by myself, which was called 3 Melon. So 3 Melon was a Web3 events platform, and over there I was first collecting all the responses, seeing if people are actually interested in it. And to be honest, there were a lot of responses that I got on the Google Forms that is still hosted on the website till now. So after that, what happened was I got that enthusiasm of actually building this for the community. I did not have any revenue model or wanting to build this as a business, but rather I just wanted to help the community out with this. But then just after that, I went to an event and I met Abhay Raj. Okay, so Abhay had built a similar platform which was Web3Events.in. It's still live, and you can follow them up on Instagram, Twitter, all of these places. So I met Abhay and we just immediately clicked because we were facing the same problem. We only were going to events wherein our friends were inviting us, or if I got to know about it through Twitter or somewhere else. And many people were missing out on this opportunity of meeting new friends, learning about Web3, and building a community of their own. So this is what I wanted to solve, and even he had the same vision. But something was different. The difference was I did not have a community already built. Abhay, on the other hand, already had a community. He was actively contributing to the Web3 event space and was, a part of all the groups that are there in India. He was showing me, okay, I know exactly when these events are happening the next month, and how many events are happening in India, and all of those things. So I was like, okay, he knows a lot more than I do. And if I wanted to build that kind of knowledge, if I wanted to get in on these things, it would take a lot of my time. So why not just partner with him and do something together instead of building our own separate platforms. Apart from that, by the way, I found out other platforms as well. When I was researching about this thing, I found out DGen Events, which basically, if you're going to Web3 events outside India, DGen Events is one of the best ones out there. They have listings of almost all the top countries in the world. There are some listings of India as well, so you can go check their platform out too. Apart from that, I saw the platform of Web3Meetups.xyz. So Gurang, he's the founder of Web3 Meetups. I connected with him, and even he was building something really spectacular. So a big shout out to Nick, who's the founder of DGen Events, and Gurang as well, for building these different platforms. And all of these platforms, Web3Events.in, Web3Meetups.xyz, DGen Events, and a bunch of other platforms as well, all had their own extra features. So after this, I was like, okay, so there are so many platforms out there. If I build another platform, it would just be a competition to these platforms, and I don't want to do that, but I wanted to help out the community. I did not have the plans of building this as a proper startup or a proper business of sorts, wherein I'll start making money out of it or something like that. I did not have those plans. I just wanted to build something for the community to use, and people should find value in it. That was my whole goal. But people had already built such platforms, and I wanted to be a part of it. So I asked Abhay, if he wanted any kind of help. So he was like, yeah, we are looking for distribution, we are looking for promoting our events and all that sorts of stuff. So that's why I talked to Abhay. I was like, okay, instead of me building a whole new platform, why don't I just partner up with you and work with you? So the first thing that I asked was, what is your requirement? Like, where can I help you? And he was like, right now they are looking for funding, so that is where I can help. They are looking for distribution, they are looking for marketing. All of these things are where I can, actually help them out and help them curate their content also. Apart from this, Web3 Events is also hosting their own events. So all these other platforms that I saw, they were just promoting others' events, but Web3 Events was a different one. They're going a step further and hosting their own event. I would not call it event actually, it's a complete fest. So it's called Knock Knock, and Knock Knock 3.0 is happening on 26th November in Ahmedabad. So if you guys are planning to come down there, do join me. I will be there, and yeah, let's see how it goes. So that's all for the updates of that series. I think this would be the last video in that series. So if you guys want to join Web3 Events community, you can always go on the description. I would be linking some links over there, so go and check them out and support the community.